But no, here we are sidestepping slowly, just kind of taking in the scenery, kind of thanking Activision for their great hard work on the skins and the sprays and the artwork on the vehicle and the blood splatter. We're really just taking a moment to appreciate the beauty of Warzone. And in all honesty, I don't blame them. The game's beautiful, but dude, what the hell are you doing? What are you doing? And here we have another guy doing the exact same shit, literally just wasting streaks. Oh, he's actually running right into it. He actually may die. This is the weirdest ending I think I've ever seen in my life. I don't think I've ever experienced anything like this. What is going on, Wolfpack Savage here? Today we're gonna be diving into one of my favorite series, in-game circles. A lot of you guys are getting more confident, y'all get more kills, but you're still falling short when trying to solidify the wins, and that's where strategy and rotation plays the biggest part. But before we get into the video, subscribe to the channel right now. Right now. Also, destroy the like button. Let's go ahead and break the YouTube algorithm. And as always, make sure you guys follow me on Twitter, Twitch, and Facebook Gaming, where you guys can see my live streams as well as my daily posts. But without further ado, let's go ahead and dive into the video. All right, so here we have McAdams, who is going around trying to bait someone who's down on top of the train, trying to bait for some shots so he can jump out and fight him. I'm assuming, right? He's got 6 grand. Sniper glint staring and shooting at us to the 70 through the fence. Here we are pulling up to him. I don't think he saw it because he's still kind of looking around. Oh, nope, he's a little bit focused on it. All right. Now you might want to pull up and try to fight him. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Yep. Yeah. He did the cardinal mistake. Guys, never ever leave level ground or high ground to fight an enemy, right? And that's exactly what he just did. The whole idea for jumping out of vehicles is to jump out and kill the enemy on level ground, up close and personal, and using the vehicle as cover. That's the point of it. You don't want to just leave your vehicle and run towards the enemy. And even that's not what he's doing. He did something even worse. He left the high ground and went to the low ground. He's now in the kill box, and he's going to have to watch a huge area because the enemy could literally push from any of this side of the ridge. And it's going to make it more difficult for us to fight this enemy because we're going to have to peek our little bitty head. And since the enemy knows exactly where we're at, because look, the mini map, our vehicle's right here. He's gonna know we're gonna come up, and he's just gonna sit there, hard scope us, and probably kill us. So let's see what happens. This guy's calling card literally matches exactly what the hell I'm thinking right now. All right, here we are. Yeah, the AMAX is awesome, dude. But when you're hard scoping someone who's clearly got a sniper, which we already knew they did, and they're half-ass decent shot, you're gonna lose most of the time. All right, here we are now spectating this guy, but he's got enough money for a UAV. So I would go ahead, if I were him, I would get in the vehicle, go to the buy station, not the one that's in the airfield, any other one, go to the buy station, buy a UAV, and then start hunting down some kills and also grab a bounty. The shots are going off to the northeast, pretty big shots. It's the new sniper rifle, which is actually a pretty dope gun. It's a fun gun to use. It's not my favorite sniper, but it's definitely a fun ass gun to use. I will say that. All right, we're leaving the buy station altogether. And again, you want to always use the money you have to your advantage and buy a UAV. Jesus. All right, still, I mean, he's literally popping up on the mini map. He's literally popping up on the mini map, and we have no idea where he's at. We're clueless. We're just mind blown right now. Still mind blown. Still not looking where he's at. We're looking kind of where he's at, but we have no idea. This dude's lost in the sauce. Oh man. All right, here we go, jumping out, using our sniper rifle to get a nice hit. Beautiful 1-2 combo. I love it, dude. I love it. And that's one of the best things about the Kar 98 is you can instantly whip it out. The ADS is so fast in the Kar 98 that it's basically, as long as you get your shit, it's basically a 1-2 punch. You just hit them one time, break their armor. If you don't get the kill, just break their armor, switch to your secondary, and get an easy kill. It's amazing. But now we're rocking 10 grand. I would like to see a UAV in the air, pretty please. All right, pulling up to the hangar's buy station. I respect it. I like it. Be very careful. However, because there will be people nearby, it's hangars for God's sakes. All right, the fact that there's a plate in the building, you can pretty much assume there's no one here, but I would. Oh, that scared the f out of me, bro. But now here we are spectating a whole new person, Maynard. And guys, I use streamer mode, so a lot of these names you guys will be seeing throughout different videos. It's not the same person. It's just a different player with the same names on them. That's it. All right, we have the most. Woo, I was waiting for this, boys. Ladies and gentlemen, here we are spectating Maynard, who loves sitting in doorways, staring at nothing. I love it. Buying a loadout drop, picking up our munition stash. And yeah, let's see what happens. This is interesting. Again, no UAVs, kind of questionable. I'm not no kind of about it. Very questionable. Very questionable. I'm like a UAV thought. And we're gonna go back inside and sit in a doorway. You know what? In all hindsight, actually, he's probably sitting between the generators the whole time. Here we go. This is the gameplay that I'm talking about right here. This is the gameplay. The plot twist, this is actually a silver lobby. This is actually a silver lobby, which isn't the greatest, but it's definitely not around this caliber. So this poor bastard got put into a lobby that's not in his skill level at all. We're literally ADSing on weapons right now, not worrying about the hangars, not worrying about fire station. I mean, if you're going to camp, at least look at the other buildings people could be on. But no, here we are sidestepping slowly, just kind of taking in the scenery, kind of thanking Activision for their great hard work on the skins and the sprays and the artwork on the vehicle and the blood splatter. We're really just taking a moment to appreciate the beauty of Warzone. And in all honesty, I don't blame them. The game's beautiful, but dude, what the hell are you doing? What are you doing? Bro, we have $11,700, bro. You could buy a Civic for that. And I'm not hating on Civics, I own one, but you could buy a Civic for that, bro. And instead, we're just sitting here, not buying shit. We're going to allow the person to kill us and take the money for him. This guy's actually a nice enemy. I'd like to kill somebody like this just because thank you for the money. Wait. What are we doing? All right, guys, unfortunately, sometimes, you know, we have a good thing going and all of a sudden it's ruined by somebody like this. And it's not his fault. He's got no idea we're spectating him. And actually, there's two of us spectating him. That's how high intense his gameplay is right now. I never noticed a little security camera right here in the corner. Interesting. Interesting. Why is the security camera watching inside the building and not on the outskirts? You think you want to watch? Never mind. All right, now we're crouching along the wall. And again, the slow movement. You can see the fear. He's clearly a newer player despite his level 110. But you can see the fear setting in. He's not really sure what to do. And again, reason why I made the channel, right? So in a position like this, what you need to be doing is rotating. Get in the vehicle and go after a bounty. And again, you don't have to hunt the bounty down, but at least use it to know where one player's at. Also, please, for the love of God, buy a UAV. Please buy a UAV. All right, now we're moving out. And again, we need to rotate. The circle's not going to finish in the hangars area, so we can pretty much leave this entire area if we choose. I'd like to see him get in a fight. He's got 5 kills, so it's not like he's been hiding the whole time. Maybe he has. Oh, God. Maybe he has. All right, more money to pick up and not use. I love it. I love it. All right, let's pick this up. Shit. I bet money's not going to go for it. He might. I may be wrong, but I'm going to go ahead and go off a limb and say he's not going to go for it at all, if we even get to spectate him long enough. All right, so we're pushing up right now, going in the buildings. And again, I'm not a fan of his weapon builds at all. You know, the builds themselves aren't really that drastic, but the problem that I have is the fact he's running a VLK Crawl, which VLK can be used close range and medium range, but it's built for a long range, medium range fight. So if you get into a close range fight using a VLK and you're not that decent of a player, even for decent players, it's not an easy shot. I'd definitely rather you have, you know, an FFAR, maybe an iron-sighted Grawl, just something with a little bit less zoom for your close range fights. Don't ever hinder yourself into only having long range sights, please. And this is a misconception too. So a lot of people join battle royales and they think that what they need to do is gather a lot of money, that's the objective. And yes, while you do want money, the last thing they're gonna do is focus only on money. He heard crates in the building, so now he's gonna go ahead and loot every damn box that he hears. Which in reality, he needs to be focusing on getting position. And you can see him looking for that crate. You can see him. It's on the roof. It's on the roof out the door to your right. All right, but again, here we are just sitting here looting money, wasting our time. There's a vehicle leaving Firehouse. We should probably be doing the same. Go to the vehicle in Firehouse and leave. Now, you can walk this on foot. The circle's not going to move that fast, but I just don't feel comfortable being on foot in this area because of all these rooftops and everything like that. I'd rather the vehicle, but here we are wasting our time. Lo and behold, he doesn't grab the flag objective. Who would have thought? And still, we're just sitting here terrified. And I don't, you know, I'm not gonna hate on too hard. I mean, I'm kind of being rough, but you guys can't be afraid to play this game. You guys cannot be afraid to run out there and die. The only way you're going to get better is putting yourself out there and practicing, right? It's like hitting on chicks. You guys just sit here hiding in the corner the whole time, too afraid to talk to a girl. What's going to happen? You're going to be single a long time. And again, we're passing up 3 bounties. I definitely would pick one up. He's probably going to. Maybe no. I'd pick one up just to know where one guy's at. The circle's relatively small. So at least, even if you're too scared to push him, at least you can say to yourself, okay, one of the 17 people left is over that way. And then you can kind of have a little bit more awareness than you have right now. And here we go. Just literally looting. Looting phase is dead. Looting phase is dead. Shit, really? Looting's the least important in Warzone as opposed to PUBG and Apex and all these other battle royales. This is one of those BRs where you can actually win without looting a single damn thing. It's going to be hard, but it's possible. You just got to wait for a free loadout drop. That's the beauty of loadout drops. Now, I'm not a fan of the loadout drops. I really wish you could run around and build your own weapons. That way there wasn't a meta that people just abused. But, you know, it being in here has definitely given you guys the ability to run around without having to loot for 9 hours. But your boy Maynard has not gotten the memo. All right, here we are playing the edge of the circle. Again, playing the edge of the circle, I always recommend you guys don't do it early and mid game. But it's not a bad strategy. It's not a bad tactic. It's just one I don't really think works that well. I think it's more of an obsolete tactic, to be honest. He just backed out. The reason why I say it's obsolete is just because of the ability to drive vehicles around the map and the way the buildings are laid out with the rooftops and higher levels. Even if you do rotate the edge of the circle like this guy was, there was a guy sitting on the rooftop literally as I was about to talk about it, sitting on garage rooftop, just waiting. And remember, a lot of people have picked up the idea of doing the edge rotations. So with that in mind, you're not the only ones. So you need to be aware of that. The moment he got the kill, he should have been looking around. I definitely probably would have been playing the buildings instead of out there where he was at. But here we are spectating the next guy, and judging by his movement, it looks like his slide canceling is a little questionable. Do I need to make another video on slide canceling? Because this is not it. The idea behind slide canceling is you don't want... Oh, this guy knows exactly where he's at. And we're sitting up frozen, dead as shit. We're dead. That's it. GG. So what do? Whip out the front. Go in the hole in the fence behind you now. Yeah, right there. Got this hole. Look around the wall and shoot him in the head, right? You may die, but guess what? You're definitely going to die for doing this shit. Here we are exposing our laser. He knows exactly where we're at. Oh my God. What the... These players, bro. All right, so now this is going to be a storage... These fights, bro. These fights are not going how I think they're going to go. But this is going to be a Storage Town ending. Now, Storage Town, that's when you want to kind of slow it down and play the edge, especially in-game. And the reason why I want to play the edge is because could you imagine being in the middle of Storage Town with all those cubbies and all those walkways and all those just passages just looking straight at you? Yeah, me neither. Screw that. So you definitely want to play the edge of the circle. I'm glad that he got his ghost class, but you might want to get your shit and get in... All right, so here we are whipping out the baby monitor. There it is again. Why not? Oh shit, good thing he whipped it out twice. I was about to hate on him. But lo and behold, an enemy just happened to be going around the corner. Granted, in my defense. He could have just used his headphones to hear the enemy running for him. But hey, it is what it is. But he ended up getting the kill. I can't believe this man's killing people. All right, here we go again. Baby monitor for the 14th time. And there we go again. See, and shit like that, when he whipped it out that second time and there just happened to be somebody on there, that just reinforces in their head that they need to always be using it. I hate seeing shit like that because you know that's the thought process. So now he's probably just going to abuse the heartbeat sensor the whole time. And again, we don't need anything. We don't need loot. We've got enough money to buy back Jesus, and for some reason, we're just not doing anything. Now he's going to go... He didn't even check the cubby that he's in right now. He didn't even look to the right. He could be behind the box. We don't know. He could be sitting here slapping him in the back of the head. And we have no idea. Tinky Winky's got no idea what's going on right now. Now, people are camping in cubbies. These last 3 enemies are definitely camping in cubbies for sure. So in this circle, again, I'd be playing the edge. I'd be clearing the entire place out. What I would be doing in this situation is exactly what I just said. I'd be clearing the edge. So where would I want to be at when the final circle happens? So this is your final circle. So start from the ending and plan backwards. At least that's how my mind works. So as far as this is concerned, I'd want to be on this side of the circle. You don't want to be over here because you got a little bitty corner to play and a little bitty corner to play, and that's just a bad spot to be in. So I wouldn't rotate to the west at all. I would rotate to the east for sure. So I would go ahead before the circle started moving. I would go to the edge of the circle and I would clear this hallway. Boom. Now we know the east side is clear. Once we know the east side's clear, I'd allow the circle to go to my back while I'm slowly rotating with it and clearing out the rest of this right here and this little walkway. Boom. Right when the next part happens, I would do the same thing. I'd clear in front, make sure that's okay. Granted, there is a little building right here you'd have to worry about. It's probably going to have people in it as well as this one, but just make sure it's clear and then work your way in here. If you choose to go in here, or if you choose to go in the second story building, which wouldn't be a bad idea, you can choose to go in that way as well. The last thing you want to do is freeze up like our dude's doing and just let the gas dictate your rotation. Don't let the gas ever tell you where to go. Base your rotation off of the gas. But don't let that gas bully you. The gas is a bitch. The gas. And again, I wouldn't even whip out my sniper in this point because this is a close range fight for sure, unless you happen to be on the top. Here we go with the baby monitor one more time. And again, we need to be clearing these cubbies if we choose to go this route. Okay, here we go. This is how it's happening right here, boys. This is it. Another baby monitor sweep. You can basically guarantee everyone in this ending has ghost on. You can basically guarantee it. Here we go. Oh god, oh god. All right, nobody's in here. Bro, you're gonna down yourself, fam. Okay, he didn't. Never mind. Weird, he's in the cubby. Who would have thought? Now I don't have any idea why the hell he just did that with the streak. I'm very, very confused right there. Oh. Okay, and that's exactly the reason why I said you might want to rotate on the edge of the circle and change your position, because the way you're pushing up, you're going to the buy station. People are going to be watching the buy station because buy stations are huge, especially in game. People can buy what they need. Oh, that's kind of the last place you want to be. If buy station's ever in the last circle and you don't need to go there, please don't go there. Because people like this are going to be camping them the whole time. And here we have another guy doing the exact same shit, literally just wasting streaks. Oh, he's actually running right into it. He actually may die. Oh, you love to see it. So we have a self-res we're trying to get off right now. Now we're trying to get it off. There's 2 enemies left. One to our right hand side. You can hear the shots. You hear him coughing as well. We might actually win this freaking game. This guy might actually win playing like this. It's a 1v1 now. Enemies rotating around the building. Come up behind him in the gas. Don't worry about slow walking. He can't hear you with that gas. Boom! That was the easiest kill you ever got in your life. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have a treat for you this match. We have Norwood, who's camping in a jail cell with a tack knife and a graw. Sick. There's a most wanted bounty literally right in front of him, finally peeking to get some shots off and getting the double kill as well. But notice there was another shot, it looked like, that came from the southeast side of the map. Again, it looked like that. We don't know for sure. Oh, he's clearing it. I like it. I think he saw it too, maybe, because he's looking that direction. Maybe. I may be drunk. There may have been nothing over there. Yep. Savage! Savage, you're a hacker. How'd you know? Pay attention to the tracers, man. Tracers tell a story. They tell a story and you got to unravel it and decode it like the Da Vinci Code, right? Bro, the moment we killed those 2 guys, what happened? There were still more tracers coming from this direction. Granted, sometimes the tracers are a little off and it could have been coming from the other side, but I was pretty confident that there were tracers coming from this direction. Lo and behold, there were 2 Joe Bettys hiding crouched behind a sign like a made back bitch. There he is. Look, he looks like a sea lion laying like that. It's a full squad. There's a full squad camping the spot. All right, we need to get out of it. We need to get out of here. The circle's closing in on our backside. We need to get out of here. Pay attention to your mini map and move. You don't have a gas mask. There we go. What y'all need to do in this position, though, you have 4 teammates. 2 of you guys need to be running and the other ones need to be suppressing fire and just flip-flop. Move up from cover to cover. As soon as you make it to cover, start providing suppressive fire. The moment the enemies unpeak the plate up or whatnot, go ahead and move up to the next position. Hopefully by the time you're out in the open, your teammates are at some more cover so they can suppressive fire so you can get across the open safely. Does it make sense? Suppressive fire. God, it's in movies and shit, bro. Like, this isn't new. This is nothing new. They've been doing this since World War II. Remember, they just picked us off 1 at a time. We're now down 2 people. Egert has never even looked up there to suppress fire. Oh, down 3 people now. And now we went from a full squad to a solo. Weird. God, I love the AUG, man. Oh. What are you doing? You have his armor broken too, bro. What are you? Okay. You're going to put yourself out in the open to get plates. Are you fucking high? All right. So here we are spectating a trio squad. My dude House is rocking 8 kills. He's got the dual kimbo pistols and the FAL. This man's got a very unique build going on. I love to see a player not using the meta. Now I know the FAL is nutty, but it just makes my soul happy that he's not using the same gun everyone else is. Unfortunately, he goes down. He gets shot from behind and he keeps his back to the enemy. Now, granted, I probably would have assumed the enemy wouldn't chase me either, but I at least would have looked a few times. If an enemy has you broken and he knows that and he's not broken at all, he's going to take advantage of the fact that you need to play it up and he doesn't, and he might chase you. So I probably would have at least looked. I didn't expect him to chase either, but at least a look. So now we're down to 3 teams, 7 players total, and we're spectating 2 dudes sitting on top of a rooftop. This is why I hate Stadium, because this is all we do. There's a guy right there. Unfortunately, slow reaction time, inaccurate shot, and we miss. Now we're up here and we're favored, but if the circle rotates somewhere to the north or the south, we're now screwed, because the people on the bottom won't have to reveal themselves with parachutes and have hang time in order to get shot out of the air, which would put us at a disadvantage. So all the team under us has to do is outweight us. It's a 4v2. They know that. And when the circle rotates, let's see. If the circle stays on the rooftop, we're okay. Okay, never mind. The circle's still on the rooftop for now. We're safe for now. Now, all the team on the bottom has to do is just stay safe. I wouldn't try to worry about picking, because again, if you pick one enemy, guess what? He's going to get res. So if I was a team on the bottom, I wouldn't worry about these pussies that we're spectating now. Just wait for the next circle. Hopefully the next circle will force this team off of the roof. And that's all it is, really, is a waiting game. Now, normally I always root for the team we're spectating, but because they're sitting on top of a roof like a bitch, bro, look. Okay, here we are looking deep inside the gas. Deep in the gas, bro. Oh, it's going to be a long game. Dude, Activision, there's got to be some form of coding out there to where you can make the RNG of the circle a little bit better. The randomness of the circle doesn't seem that random when it literally hugs rooftops all the time. I would like to see the circle finish in the middle of the tents. I would love to see that shit. And here we are, just waiting. All the team on the bottom got to do is not put themselves vulnerable to get picked. That's it. Hopefully the next circle will rotate off of here. Hopefully, maybe not. Probably not. Oh! Nope. They're shooting through the roof. I love it. Oh, yeah. Nice angle, brother. So here we are again. The circle favoring the rooftop. This is the weirdest ending I think I've ever seen in my life. I don't think I've ever experienced anything like this. All right, so here we are. The circle's getting smaller now, but look where the circle's getting smaller at. So the squad that is down there, the 4-man, have the advantage as of now. And this is what I was talking about earlier before we spectated this long drawn out bullshit. So all that team needs to do is work together. That's literally it. There's not much cover out here at all. They got some vehicles and some fences they could use, but because of the angle of rooftop, they're still pretty vulnerable. But all they need to do is all walk backwards and look up. And the moment one of us peeks, go for the knock. And then at that point, we're gonna be forced to either go for the res and die to the gas or jump off into our demise, which is gonna happen in probably the next 10 seconds. And there's one enemy right there with a sniper rifle. Beautiful hit. And there's the knock. And here comes the res. There's another one as well. Self-resing in the gas. Now what do we have to do? We have to jump off and put ourselves exposed. I'm not even watching. We already know that this dude is dead. Odin, rest in peace. What are you looking for? What are you looking for? Bro, you already have a satchel, Ted. Yep. Look, guys, you got to stop making these mistakes, man. You have to get out of these bad habits. Every time they die, they either put themselves in a bad position, they play the position they're in wrong, or they run off by themselves, or they don't use teamwork to ping the enemy, and the list goes on and on. Stop making these simple mistakes, and your gameplay will improve. Now, when it comes to accuracy and movement, that's something you guys got to develop with time. Once you play this game a lot or other games a lot, you will develop accuracy and movement. So I wouldn't worry too hard on that. Again, you can increase your win count, win percentage, and even your KD just based off of stop making the dumbass mistakes that a lot of us make. But guys, I really hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, again, destroy the like button. Let's break the YouTube algorithm. And as always, until next time, you have a good one and good luck in Warzone. Thank you for watching. I really hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, check out one of these 2 bangers right here. And as always, subscribe by clicking the button right there. But until next time, you have a good one and keep on improving.